Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena and I own Honor and Time, which is a quilt pattern business aimed at busy mom. Busy mom myself, I decided to get organized, so today I'm going to show you how I use Trello to be organized. So what is Trello? It is a project management organizer. It works on the concept of a Kanban board, if you're familiar with that. If not, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to dive further into this. But I'm going to show you how I hacked this to create an organizing board for myself. This way I don't need to purchase any more planners. I don't have to worry about where did I put all my paperwork. Everything is into one board. So let's get started. I created a Trello board for my quilty organizer. It's what I called it. And this is where I created different buckets for everything that I need. I have created these beautiful little cards as covers. You don't have to do that, but I just chose to do that. They are just pretty graphics to help me categorize. Another thing that I did is that I added template cards for each of these. If you're a little bit familiar with Trello, you're going to be able to understand what I'm saying. If not, let me know and I can do a more in-depth video about this. But let me show you how this works. So I'm going to pull up, for example, my pattern Sunrise. As you can see under Quilt Progress Tracker, this is a quilt that I have in progress. I have created a card for this, which you can simply do just by adding a card on the bottom right here, or you can use from the template cards that I have created. Just click on it, create card from template. It's very, very easy to do. As you can see right here, you can move, copy, hide from list. These are different other options that you can have, and I can elaborate that on a different video. But let's look at my Sunrise pattern. As you can see, this is how I keep track of my Sunrise quilt being in progress. So I can assign labels to this if I want. I have created quite a few labels, whether or not it is done. Is it done in solid fabric? Is it done in pattern fabric? What fabric collection I have? So all these are basically color coded that you would use stickers for in a planner. Then the due date for this quilt is June 20th. Of course, this is already made, but this is just for demonstration purposes. And what I like about Trello is that I can save my pattern in here. As you can see that, I can have a link to my pattern. Once I click on this, it's going to take me straight to the pattern on my website. And I also have a photo of the pattern. But what I like even more about this, and remember, I'm still using the free account. I am not paying anything for Trello at this point. I can have my pattern information here with the name, where did I purchase it from. It'll actually create it into a link so I can access it later. When did I buy it? How much did I pay for it? What did I do as far as fabric selection? What backing fabric did I choose? Who long armed it? It was myself. It's a very small pattern, so I could do it on my domestic sewing machine. And this is the quilt progress. Every single step that is included in here, you can check it off. And what I really like about this Trello board is that I don't have to create this card again. I don't have to create this pattern again. All I have to do is use a template card. And I'll show you right here. This is a template card. It already has the instructions. It has the pattern name. So I can just use this. It tells me right here on the bottom that it's a template. I can just create a card from template. I give my quilt a name, and I can just keep going with this. So as you can see, I have the pictures on the cover. It shows what the quilt is. For example, this one is waving on. It's another one of my patterns. It's to do. I have not done it yet, apparently, hypothetically for this, but it is completed. As you can see, it's pictured on my fence. But once I upload the picture, it gives me this weird name. I can just edit that. And I can put photo. All right. Again, as you can see, all the steps are the same and I can keep that documentation. A really good part about using Trello to document this is that if you are working with different people on this quilt, say you have a quilt business or you're partnering with somebody else on this, you can add a member to this. You can include them and you can collaborate together. So each of you on the bottom, as you can see, is going to show you the activity and the details for everything that you have done. So this is for the quilt information and this is the quilt progress. I left them unchecked, but from this little person right here, you can assign somebody and you can assign a date to this. But since I do not have the Trello premium account, I'm still using very successfully all the tools that Trello has to offer. So I have sorted my works in progress. This was the most important part that I liked for about this board, but I have created other lists for my fabric inventory, my patterns inventory, because one thing that I don't know if I showed you, I have my pattern, my PDF actually stored in here. So if I ever lose connectivity, if I ever lose, my hard drive or my computer breaks down or something, Trello is online and I have access to it on my phone as well. For example, for the fabric inventory, I literally took a picture from my phone. I included this one directly onto my phone, and I can show you how to do that later. If you are interested, let me know and I can make a phone tutorial as well. But I have hand quilting thread, all-purpose thread, embroidery thread, machine quilting thread. Everything that you have in your sewing room, you can keep in Trello. But here's the thing. You don't have to do this on your own. I have already done this for you. I have created is this exact board that you can have access to this with the product on my website. So what you can do is you're going to go to my website and you can purchase that. Let me see. But you don't have to figure out how to do this all on your own. I have created all of this for you, and I have created templates for all of these cards and for this entire board. As a matter of fact, you will have access to this entire board, and you are able to copy anything that you want from this, to include copying this entire board into your own workspace in Trello. And I have also created a video tutorial step by step to show you everything up here in the description. So at any point, if you stumble upon something, you can quickly click here into your own board and have the link to the video. Another thing that you will have access to on the board is the fabric inventory, patterns inventory, quilt progress tracker, your thread, your notions, your favorite links, like quilt shops, videos that you like on YouTube. You can just drop the link in there and you can do that on your phone. Tutorials and courses. And what I like about courses is everybody who hosts a course, they might be on different platforms, so you always have a different login and a different website. I myself have forgotten about a few of them, and I always have to go back and try to remember where did I save them. In this card, you can just include all the online courses that you're taking, such as the website, or if you took a course in person, you can write the details in here, or you can create one of these cards specifically for each course that you have taken, and you can put your login information in here. And as long as your board is private, then nobody will have access to this. Another thing that I liked to include is having my address book in here. All my guild friends, my information, my quilty friends with their phone numbers, social addresses, long arm quilters. Of course, you can definitely customize this as any way that you want. Nothing is set in stone. But like I said, I have already created this for you, and I have created a video tutorial for it as well. But what I mentioned is that Trello is generally a paid platform to be able to have access to all the features that it offers. But I developed a small hack where you would not need to pay unless you want those advanced features, such as collaborating with somebody and assigning separate tasks to people within a team. There are different ways for you to view this board, and you can see it right now. It says upgrade for views. You can see it as a board, but you can see it as a table, basically like a spreadsheet or a calendar or a timeline, so you know when things are due. But what I have included, and I teach you how to do that as well, is the calendar power-up. And within the power-up, you can actually see, if you click on these, you'll get to see all the cards and when they are due based on the calendar itself. If you can go to the weekly view, you'll see what's due this week, what is due next week. I like to see my stuff by month. But another cool part is that you can just drag and drop anything. If you need to change the due date or something, just go to the calendar power-up and drop them wherever you need. The best part about this is that you will always have access to your own Trello board. You do not ever have to buy another paper planner if you choose not to. It contains an inventory of everything that you have worked on, an archive, and you do not have to pay any subscription fees if you choose to maintain a free Trello account. So how do you get access to this board? You will go to my website, otterandtime.com, and in my shop, you will find the Ultimate Digital Organizer, Quilter's Ultimate Digital Organizer. Once you purchase this, you will have access to a PDF document, and in the PDF document you will have the exclusive link to access the board. If you do not know how to use Trello, and if you have never heard of this, do not worry, because there is a video tutorial to help you understand Trello. So this is what the document will look like once you download it. It'll have the links in there. And as you can see in the video tutorial, I will walk you through everything that you need to do, everything that you need to know in order for you to be able to successfully download this or copy it into your own Trello account, use it on your desktop, on your iPad, or on any tablet, and even phone. Use instructions on how you can create a card, how you can add pictures. Everything is explained in 40 minutes of video. Again, I am available for questions if you have any after that, but this Trello board has really changed the way that I organize my quilts. I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. See you next time.